everyone, it's Josie, and today we are going to talk about AFOs. Again, why are we talking about AFOs again? I'll tell you why. We're actually not talking completely about AFOs. I'm actually going to go over what has helped me help out with the pressure points that can be with like wearing AFOs, maybe like red feet, anything that you might be experiencing that I have experienced and learned along the way. I do want to say though, I'm not a medical professional in any way. I have not gone to school for anything, medical anything. I have not gotten my certificate, nothing. I had no degree. This is completely things that I have learned or talked to doctors about, and like they help me with different things. That's literally what this is. Maybe it can help you, maybe not. So I do want to go over first that when my first set of AFOs were made, I was informed by the second place I went to that I got these ones at, that my first set that were made were not made correct, like almost at all. And it's kind of sad because they didn't believe anything that I was saying. It was very hard for them to understand anything that I was saying. And what is Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and why is it affecting my legs the way that it is? Why did my foot doctor say that I needed to get AFOs? It was very hard, and they didn't really make them correctly, and then they kept fighting with me and arguing with me about everything. It was just very annoying. So I got these ones, and I started experiencing a lot of pressure point pain. Also, I do want to go over this because I found that some people don't really know this. I'm about to show you guys my old set. This is my old set. They look terrible. But you see how this at the bottom here, like it's just like a piece of foam at the bottom and it's attached, like I can't take it off. So that's the normal like AFO foam piece that they have. When I went to go and get these ones, we actually spoke about getting these. Oh gosh, there's a hole in them. I'm sorry. I'm waiting for camping season to be done, and then I'm gonna go and get a new set of foams made. So the whole point of this, I had sores all over my feet. It really was like pressure points, sores. The whole point of this kind is, I was told it was for people that had the issues that I had, which your feet are very sensitive, the skin is sensitive, it can break open easily, and the whole point of this is to literally just go around your foot and around your ankle, and then that is why, you know, you can now you just slide that right in there. You can't go from this to this because they're actually shaped differently. Like the whole outside here the plastic is shaped differently, so it is something where you are gonna have to wait for your like update to show up. So pressure points. Because I switched from those to these, and these were actually made correctly, and these actually were doing the job. I can't believe there's a hole in these. And these were made the way they were. I had a few spots on each foot that the pressure points were insane. Like red spot, starting to it was just, it was so annoying, it was painful to walk, everything. So I ended up going to my foot doctor. She gave me these, and we put them on my braces, and these guys are, you can barely see them. This is a bunion pad. Now, I'm not saying that I have bunions, okay, this is a bunion pad. Bunion pads have a thing right in the middle, right there, that you can pull up. And what you do is you can take this pad, and she was able to actually take the pad, take the middle part out, stick the pad to the inside of the spot that was having the pressure point, and then the pressure point would sit perfectly in the little hole. So it wasn't hitting the brace at all. What's funny is I don't have them in my braces anymore, because it was able to, like, it took about a year, and then now I'm like able to not have these in there. In my walking in AFO video, if you have not seen that, in that video you actually see the different pads that I had in the braces. That's why. It was, the pressure points were so bad that I needed some sort of padding, and that was what we had. I did go back to the dude who does my AFOs, and he was like kind of just fine with it when we replaced the foams in here, which I like to do every once in a while. This one's ripped too. Just everything's great. So soaking your feet always helps, and you know, if you need to ice it, depending on who you are as a person, and some people are like, ice makes things worse, like myself, so it's like, you know, hot water is the way to go. Do ice packs if you need to. Also, if you experience any pain, honestly, anything that you experience pain with, or you have pressure points, the first thing you need to do is you need to make sure that your foot doctor and or the prosthetic and orthosis place that you go to, you need to make sure they know. You don't know if there was some sort of funky change and then now you need to maybe get a different set, maybe you need to be remolded, you don't know what might need to be done. Maybe they can just tweak it in a way to help out that spot. You know, make sure you tell them. Don't take everything I say and immediately just go out and do it. Make sure that you tell them, just so, you know, you don't know what it might be. You don't know if it is like a bunion or if it's extra growth on one of your bones. You don't know what that might be. I mean, that's what happens with some of these things, and navicular bones can do that. There's different bones in your feet that can have extra growth on them. I was at one point checked. I did get x-rays on both of my feet at one point just to make sure that none of these pressure points were just excess bone growing. So it's always good to just let them know, and if there's really nothing, then, I mean, they sell bunion pads at the store. You can find them almost everywhere. Maybe you learned something, I don't know, maybe you didn't. But thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a good day and a good week, and I will see you soon. Bye!